I now have the opportunity to talk with you, Senator Patrick.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want to chat about the issue of integrity and character.
Sure.
You walked away from more than $800,000 in debts when you declared personal bankruptcy in the 1980s. You're now prosperous. You've been able to loan your own campaign hundreds of thousands of dollars. But you haven't repaid the bankruptcy debts, which includes $340,000 to a single Houston developer. You may not have a legal obligation to repay them, but I'm wondering, do you think you have a moral obligation?
You know, in the 80s, I'm a risk taker. I'm an entrepreneur. And when you're an entrepreneur, sometimes you fail along the way before you become successful. And in the 80s, a lot of people failed in Texas when we had our recession, when oil went from $30 to $10 a barrel overnight. And I did too. We don't have debtor's prison in Texas or in America, but we have bankruptcy courts that allow you to get on your own 2 feet and start all over again. And it took me about 10 years to get back on our feet. And I'm proud of what we've accomplished. We paid millions of dollars in taxes. I've raised over $16 million for charity. My wife and I have donated nearly $1 million. And that was 30 years ago. And I'm proud of the success that we've had and the things that we've done in our community. So some people can criticize that if they wish. But those were the laws. I declared bankruptcy. I started all over. And I was told when I came to Texas, one thing about Texas, they will help you succeed. And if you fail, they'll give you a chance to succeed again. And we've been very blessed.
This gentleman, there were several people that you owed money to, but at least one person, you left him holding $384,000, I think it was, in debt. He was a developer. Don't you think you had a moral obligation to repay him now that you are able to? You are more prosperous.
Once again, the law of bankruptcy allows you to start with a clean slate. And I don't know that specific instance, but I followed the law. It was very tough. Let me tell you something. It's very tough when you lose everything you have, including your college savings for your children. You give up everything. It's a tough deal.
And
we started.
But you've recovered.
And we have recovered. And it took 10 years to get back on my feet and 20 to 25 years to recover. And we're a successful business. Again, we've generated, Be an Angel Charity says we've generated $16 million for them through our radio station. We've given almost $1 million in charity. And you know what?
Let me ask it this way.
Yes, ma'am.
If someone owed you and your radio station $300,000, they couldn't pay it for a while, but then they were in a position where they could repay, wouldn't you want them to repay the debt?
You know, we have people that owe us, and they've had their failures, and they haven't paid, and if they've declared a bankruptcy, we move on. It's the law of the land. We don't have debtor's prison in the United States. The whole purpose is for people to be able to start over anew, and that's what I did. And I'm very proud of our success.
Okay, Senator Patrick, thank you.